Alright, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another reaction with your boy Isaac, man. And today we got the continuous downfall of the Island Boys by my boy Luesta. I think I said that right. It might be Louis Side. I still ain't figured out. But shout out him, man. I've been watching a lot of his videos recently, man. I just found his channel as I was doing, starting his reaction channel. So yeah, man, I like the content, man. He been doing his thing, but yeah, we got a continuous downfall of the Island Boys, man, and I really ain't got too much else to say. I really don't pay that much attention to the Island Boys and what they got going on, bro. I don't know. They ain't really my cup of tea for real. They be having a lot going on, but the continuous downfall of them, I don't really remember when the Island Boys was on for real. No hating shit, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say about it. We're gonna see what he talking about in this video. But as always, y'all head over to my main channel, sub up over there, man. It's just Isaac, ISAAC. Prank is dropping all the time over there, man. But yeah, we just gonna get straight into this one, man. Leave a like.
How have the Island Boys continued to fall from grace after building a $1 million empire?
$1 million empire? What did they do, bro? Didn't they rap? When did
Since
they build
their
a $1
viral
million
song
empire?
"I'm an Island Boy" put them at the top of internet stardom, it
thought
seemed
that
like
was
the
just like a
twins had
freestyle
it
on
made.
TikTok
They
or
were
something.
capitalizing on their popularity
remember
with
that
music
freestyle, I'm not
releases,
gonna lie.
merchandise lines, and they were not afraid
But did the
to hide
song
their
really
success,
go up?
as they would be seen flashing
Did I miss
expensive
that?
jewelry and luxury cars only months into their celebrity status. However, as the fame and fortune began slipping out of their hands, they became desperate to keep the spotlight. And their recent actions may be the lowest point we have
Come
ever
on,
seen,
bro.
even among some of the most
Bro,
desperate
I know them
content
niggas didn't
creators.
just kiss, bro.
Hi, I'm Luesta.
First of all, bro, like, is that not like, I ain't gonna say it, man, because I don't know what YouTube yellow marking shit for, but is that not in chest? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that not that? And not to mention, like, it's a little Ayo, man, like, you know what I'm saying? No judgment if that's what y'all like, but I don't think that's what y'all like. That seems like it's a attention grab. Like, come on, man. It's doing too
I make
much for
weekly
the
video
views.
documentaries of things I'm into, and this is how the Island Boys failed to maintain their status of fame, have continued to fall off,
What
and
the
what lies in the
hell,
near
bro?
future for the unlikely pair. But
I
in
don't
order to
keep up with
truly
these
understand
niggas,
how
y'all. Like I
tragic their
said,
downfall
bro,
has
like, this shit
been,
is
we have to take a
already,
look at their
like, what
humble
the fuck?
beginnings and how internet fame changed their lives forever. On July 16th, 2001, Frankie and Alice Venegas, aka the Island Boys, were born to their Cuban mother in Palm Beach, Florida, a lively urban area just north of Miami. While we don't know much about their childhood, things began to go downhill for them around the age of 6, when their father tragically passed away from a heart attack, leaving their widowed mother to raise
Rest in
them by
peace.
herself.
Just coming up with no guidance, like no dad and stuff like that, it's kind of like, you kind of need a dad growing up. We didn't follow no rules. We wasn't listening to nobody. We didn't have a father figure growing up.
Between losing their father
Nah,
early
that's
in
true. That's definitely true. I will say a young boy does need his father. That's definitely true. But I will also say that does not make you do the things that y'all niggas be doing, bro. Like, know what I'm saying? Shout out to my stepdad. He real, and I got real love for my stepdad. But before my stepdad was around, it was just me and my mom, bro. And that, didn't cause me to do the type of things that y'all niggas be doing, bro. So don't use that as the reason, bro. Y'all niggas are doing that because this is what y'all want to do.
life, and living in relative poverty with their struggling mother, they were constantly getting themselves in trouble and eventually adopted a criminal lifestyle. The twins were always in trouble with the law and involved in crimes like stealing and
Involved
drug
in crimes
possession,
like stealing
which led
and
to their
drug
mother
possession.
kicking them out at the age of 18. Soon enough, the brothers were at rock bottom. but they could only go up from there, which is exactly what happened next. The lifestyle they were living would unsurprisingly land them in jail, and it was here where they decided to finally commit to the rap career they had always dreamed about.
Bro,
it's no
white?
secret that rap had an
Hispanic?
influence on the
What are they?
boys from a young age. From their glorification of committing crimes
was
and popping
laying in a
pills to
bag
their
with
outlandish
pills.
appearance inspired by fellow Florida rapper Kodak Black, this music genre had always played a big role in their lives, for better or worse. This was seemingly their last chance at making it, and little did they know, this venture would take them on the wildest ride of their lives. They dubbed themselves Fly Soja and Kodiak Red, and began posting on platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. They were all in, posting tons of content all across the web, trying to make it big. And honestly, they didn't sound half bad. Some of their earliest tracks showcased their decent flow and rhymes, and the twins seemed to have some potential in the game. The best part was that people began to notice. Like many young rappers, they gained a small following and were becoming known in their area, both for their criminal antics and their music. But it wasn't until late 2021 that they finally got their first taste of success, when they absolutely exploded into stardom with a hilarious video of them freestyling in a pool.
I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island
I remember this,
boy.
y'all. This is the
I'ma
only
get
thing
you
I
white
heard
boy.
of
You
from
gonna
them.
keep that gun.
This clip went viral
I'm
the
an
second it hit
island
TikTok,
boy.
and it racked up so many views that it's an absolute mission to find the original video since everyone was posting about it. While the goal was to flaunt their rap skills, most people were not impressed with their rhymes. Instead, everyone was thrown off by their look. Their unique appearance of tattoos, diamond grills, and wild dreadlocks turned their freestyle video into a meme that quickly blew up. The entire internet was talking about the Island Boys, the name we know them by today. Everything they had wished
really
for
had
was
a weird
finally
identity
taking shape,
fix, I'm
and
sure.
as you'll see later in this video, they were willing to do whatever it would take to hold on to the taste of fame.
That's the thing, y'all, man. If you take anything from this, and I know we only 4 minutes in, but I'ma say it anyway, bro. Do not, if you chasing something especially, do not let fame consume you, bro, and have you do shit that you would not do before you got the fame, bro. Please, bro. It's not worth it, my nigga. Like that's, in my opinion, that's almost like selling your soul, bro. Like you're selling yourself to try and be something you're not for views. Like, come on, man. It's better to go up off of being genuine, off of being what you are.
With TheraBreath mouthwash, people are finding confidence in every cat bowl.
Swishy time.
TheraBreath helps.
Millions of views later, the brothers were an overnight sensation, and everyone had something to say about this bizarre freestyle. And while tons of discussions were going on about them, there was one thing that everyone agreed on. The freestyle was terrible. The whole world was making fun of the twins,
Yeah.
their underwhelming singing voices, and that off-the-wall style.
All by my island boy, I've been trying to make it.
I'm speechless. Two goofballs in the pool.
Now, at first I thought this is some Halloween stuff when I saw it yesterday. But these are real people. What? No.
Even the comments on the original video were tearing the rap duo apart, saying some out-of-pocket things like, "Make sure this is playing at my funeral so everyone will be jealous of me being the one in the casket," and "Don't let the haters stop you, stop yourself." The hate was relentless, but it didn't matter.
that's
The
crazy.
Venegas twins knew what they had accomplished and were ready to ride with it. Instead of fighting back the hate, they capitalized on it. Even if they were an internet laughingstock, their lives had changed forever thanks to the Island Boy freestyle. They were dominating social media platforms with millions of followers on TikTok. Although their YouTube channel, Big Bag Entertainment, gained only about 250k subs, they reportedly made around 80 grand just from their videos. From this viral video alone, they were also selling
decent.
merchandise like hotcakes. Everything from t-shirts to Island Boys
That's
souvenirs.
smart. They
And they
branded
weren't going for
themselves
cheap.
well. I
With all
will
of the
say
money
that.
coming their way, they were valued in the millions. And it looked like things couldn't get any better for the twins. But unfortunately, that was the hidden truth lurking behind the scenes. With millions to their name, it seemed like the Venegas brothers were doing everything right. And while they seemingly had a perfect recipe for temporary success, there were many things that Island Boys did wrong, causing them to fumble a long-term career and success. The first and most prominent issue has to do with their music. Since their fame was not a result of their skills displayed on their Island Boy freestyle clip, many people still looked forward to a full version of the song in a music video, both of which the dynamic duo had promised to their fans. However, the full song took 2 months after their meteoric rise to fame to actually release, and the music video took another whole month to come out. By this time, their fame had already been fading away. They even moved on to do live performances, but for obvious reasons, they were not well received, and literally no one would sing along to them.
And I'm just trying to make it on my island, but I put my best down, yeah.
This led to hilarious comments, such as, "It's like they are exotic birds that Darwin hasn't found yet," and "I felt embarrassed just watching this." Besides their poor capitalization on the one thing that made them famous, they also made mistakes in other areas. Wanting to focus on themselves, the Island Boys turned down a record deal from their biggest inspiration, Kodak Black.
Why? It's like, okay. I get the wanting to be independent thing. You take a gamble on yourself, but it's like, bro, we gotta be real here, bro. If you're not going up because of your talent, Kodak can give you that, that push, that next step, bro. Like, I don't know, man. They should have signed with Yak, bro. I don't know. They should have signed with Yak. Now, if you going up off of your skill and everybody fucking with it is being received well, that's one thing. But like, come on, man. You like a social media meme right now, damn near. And Kodak is trying to sign you, bro. You take that, bro. Come on. That's just the smart move at that moment for them.
Hoping to remain independent. While this was a good move for them short term, allowing them to keep all of the money they made, this record deal was a golden opportunity that would provide a blanket of security and mentorship from an experienced artist. Both things that could have changed the tragic and disturbing fate of the Island Boys that we'll take a look at later in this video. They also spent their money unwisely, dropping hundreds of thousands of dollars on Audemars and VVS watches, as well as 70 grand on an SRT Hellcat. They were practically blowing through their money as it was made, a decision that they would later regret. And there were some things they couldn't help, like people who capitalized on their overnight success. They couldn't have known how fast they would blow up, and as a result, people made their own Island Boys merch and products that came too quickly for the brothers to respond legally, undercutting their own product line. Ultimately, people were moving on from the humorous Island Boys meme, putting them in a tough position. The Island Boys may think they're fast, but the internet and its trends move much faster, and the twins were left in the dust.
Ever wonder what it's like to be a Master at Arms in the Navy?
Watch me put this Master at Arms to the test at SailorVersus.com.
A Sweethearts rope makes your whole world a lot brighter. Sweethearts, dare to combine.
With stardom rapidly fading from their clutch and money running out quickly, it looked like the Island Boys were finished. Things only got worse when Frankie, aka Kodiak Red, had domestic abuse allegations come to light, and internet beefs with Blueface, Snoop Dogg, the Paul brothers, and many others only soured the public image of the twins further. They were once again at rock bottom, but this time, they had already made their impression on the world. Realistically, they weren't going to be that viral ever again, right? Most people would give up at this point and try to live a normal life, though that may have been out of the question for the very recognizable duo. Either way, it didn't matter to them. They were not ready to give up the lavish lifestyle they had made for themselves over the past year. On July 5th, 2023, the Island Boys returned from a long hiatus of inactivity, making an announcement that nobody expected. They had launched an account on OnlyFans, where their most loyal fans could pay to see their explicit content. Reactions were pretty consistent: confusion, shock, and disgust. You might be feeling the same way, wondering why on earth the Venegas twins would turn to online sex work to try and revive their name and get their money up. But a closer look might change your mind. Over the past few years, the platform OnlyFans has taken off, growing exponentially each year. In 2022, the platform experienced its largest growth yet, with a jump of $1 billion in revenue for a self-funded website. It's a female-dominated market, with over 70% of creators being women, leaving a gap where male creators could potentially thrive. And believe it or not, a lot of women find the Island Boys attractive, given their height, tattoos, etc. In my opinion, creating this platform for themselves was actually a great idea if their goal was to keep making money. At the very least, they would attract very curious and confused users to subscribe just to see what the hell is happening over there. This wasn't just a publicity stunt either. It seems like they have taken their page pretty seriously. They had over 200 posts and boasted nearly 120,000 subscribers before their page was suspiciously taken down. This means they were accumulating over $1 million a month since they were reportedly charging $25 a month for it. As far as the content, it varies.
When you subscribe to my OnlyFans, it's like me collabing with a female fucking her. Just like if you showing off our body parts, showing my penis, of course.
The goal of the Venegas brothers was to keep the page consistent with a variety of posts that would appeal not only to women, but men too. Seeing that the platform's user base was almost entirely male, this seemed like the perfect opportunity for the Island Boys to at least make a financial comeback. But there was one thing they were missing: attention. People had mostly forgotten about the twins by the time they had a...
It's insane. These days, people go out for 2 days from one video, then be in a moron, and within 3 weeks, they're making $750,000 a month to live in the biggest house.
Established themselves on the platform. And while the launch of their page was discussed here and there, it wasn't anywhere near viral enough for people to actually check it out. With that, the odds of regular OF users stumbling upon their page were incredibly low. With over 2 million creators constantly uploading to the site every day, they were going to have to do something insane to get their name back out there. The only way to keep the only fans they had left, pun intended, and put themselves back in the spotlight was to pull a stunt so unthinkable that the entire world would once again be talking about the Island Boys.
Bro. Stop showing that shit, bro. That shit is
here's a warning. When you're about to watch chat, you will never be able to take it back.
Oh my
They're just
God.
like hanging on to relevance.
I think why it was so sad is because you know that they would never do that unless they
Only
just
for the
needed
clout,
money.
bro.
Making out with your brother
is wild.
is wild.
It's the
On July
most
13th,
vile, disgusting, backwards, clout-seeking. Did I say disgusting? Weirdo ass shit. Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, excuse my language, nigga, but nigga, that's what else can you call it, bro? That shit just, nah, that threw me all the way off, bro. Like, come on, bro.
2023,
bro.
the Island Boys would shock
Chill
the
out.
world once again. But this time,
It's never
nobody
that
was laughing.
serious.
The duo went on a rampage, starting with a tweet where they kissed one another multiple times,
my
linking their
God,
OnlyFans
bro.
in the caption. This immediately drew attention,
It's never
and the
that
reposts
serious,
on pages
bro.
like No Jumper and DJ Academics went insanely viral, with thousands of likes and comments. It's safe to say that if you
So
were
they
on the
did this
internet at this
multiple
time,
times?
there was no way you could miss it. People were utterly disgusted at the incestuous act, but it was so jarring that people couldn't help but watch and share this absurd video. The Island Boys expected this type of reaction, which is exactly why they went through with it in the first place after a Twitter user dared them to try it.
We started off by just showing us like with our underwear on Twitter, and they're like, people were like, it was almost like they're like, you guys won't kiss. And I thought about it like for a couple days, and I'm like, wait, that'd be a good idea, like something to talk about. Cause
No,
people
it
already
wouldn't,
don't like
nigga.
this, so, like, hey, look, we got something.
fuck
on,
is
they
you
kissed each
talking
other,
about,
so
bro?
We kind of knew it'd go viral.
By capitalizing on their hated and
sorry,
forgotten
bro.
image,
I'm sorry,
the Island
bro.
Boys made a
Let
move
me
that
calm
had
down,
thousands
bro.
of
This
people
shit really
uncomfortable.
got me, like,
And after
so
witnessing the
uncomfortable.
reaction that they got, the boys doubled down and went even further. As I stated before, this was only the beginning of their tirade across the internet with content featuring the brotherly love. Since then, they've made many sexually suggestive videos, more clips of them kissing, and member Fly Soulja came out as gay on a TikTok stream only weeks after the initial post blew up. They have even caused trouble at the cost of other creators. Like when Fly flashes junk at both Aiden Ross and Gideon during a live stream.
Hey, your mama let a young nigga wear that ass out. Hey, your mama let a young nigga wear that ass out.
This approach to shock content was daring, and it was certainly gaining the media attention that the Venegas twins were desperately seeking. Plus, these stunts help promote their existence of their OnlyFans, where they continue to upload content that featured the two of them enjoying each other. While most people were appalled at the idea of twin brothers making out, their private page was receiving some traction from curious internet users and some strange kinky individuals here and there. Unfortunately for them, not all publicity is good publicity when you're trying to bounce back into relevance and fortune after a hard fallout. They were bound to get
You got 2 minutes. I'm gonna try and finish, bro. I'm just
some
saying,
business from their recent stunts, and it still is well known that they aren't making nearly enough to get back to where they were in the days of the Island Boy freestyle. On top of their lackluster performance financially, there was an even sadder reality for the brother. They did not want to do this. Going this far was never the plan, and I believe that they'll forever regret this decision. While they have yet to...
You don't accidentally do shit like that, bro. Like, bro, oh my God. You don't accidentally just do that, bro. Fucking clout chasing, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Outright express remorse for their strange behavior, there are many signs that point to the idea. Let's start with the fact that after kissing his brother and coming out as gay on the internet, Fly Soulja denied that either of these things happened.
No, I'm not bisexual. I was just on live, just trolling and stuff like that. I be in my trolling mood. I be geeking.
There's no proof of us kissing on Twitter. There's no proof of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
If they're trying to play it off, just joking around, or seriously wanting to deny the things they've done, one thing is clear. They're not comfortable with their own action. In fact, they didn't even have to say anything for this to be evident. Many people pointed out how awkward and out of place the Venegas brothers seem to feel when they're engaging in activities like this. Not only that, but it completely contradicts the energy they initially portrayed to the world as tough rappers and thugs. Nobody could have ever guessed it would end up like this. This simply goes to show how desperate the two were and how far they were willing to go to get there. At the end of the day, I feel bad that the brothers feel stuck in such an uncomfortable position, but perhaps they brought it upon themselves. So what's the moral of the story here? In my opinion, it's to always be yourself and to never sacrifice long-term success for short.
Fans, bro, as the fans, bro, why y'all interacting with these niggas, bro? Like, honestly, I just seen that message, bro, and like, yeah, that is wild, but like, bro, why are you interacting with these niggas? Like, if you know that's the type of content they have, why follow them? I don't understand how niggas like this even go up. Like, bro, I'm sorry, like, I was trying to keep it positive in the beginning, y'all, but come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Term stupidity. It's hard to imagine a world where they are able to come back from these insane stunts. And unfortunately for them, they will always be remembered as one of the biggest jokes to enter the rap industry and the internet in general. Who knows how many times they'll be able to come back into the spotlight. But if things don't drastically change, we will see them continue to fall off.
Alright, bro, that's the end of the video, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say, bro. I'm happy it's over, bro. Like, if y'all enjoyed that video somehow, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see you in the next one, bro. That just got me so hot.